Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are live, and you may be wondering what the heck I'm doing back here. After all, we spent a decent amount of time over at the capital of Torna recently. In fact, I'm pretty sure you can see it if we look over that way. I mean, if you were able to see it from this distance, you're able to see it from this direction as well. There we are. Hello, Mithra. So, what are we doing back here? Well, as you can probably guess from the title of this stream, there are quite a few side quests that, well, they're not technically acting as a barricade, but since I already know that they're going to act as a barricade eventually, I'm thinking this stream, you know what we'll just do, since it's already an unusual day and all that fun stuff? We're just gonna hunker down. We'll see how many of the side quests we can knock out today, and if we end up reaching the bottom of them, or if I just don't feel like progressing a particular one that's being really obnoxious, I suppose we can always just attend to it another time. Although for all I know, for stuff that requires collectibles, that'll probably end up being something I handle offline, given, well, that's gonna be fun to try and collect everything. Also, since that the Let's Play videos for this will come out later than the rest, I also spent some time recording offline that, hey, we had a bunch of monsters to kill in order to start progressing stuff like this, so I went around killing monsters, so as a result, everyone's at a substantially higher level, and more to the point, there shouldn't be anything, well, there shouldn't be any monster kill quests in the way of progressing this at all. Also, it means that I managed to max out trust on a few people. So Mithra, I believe I thought I had maxed out more than Mithra, but apparently Mithra's the only one thus far. So, all that to say, plenty to attend to tonight. It's going to be a menagerie of side quests, so we'll see what nonsense awaits us there. So, we'll see what chat's been up to, and then we'll be on our way. Hey Gilgamesh, Beyond Good and Evil got a 20th anniversary version leaked. It was an early build that looked bad. If you're looking to review the game, I would buy the original release on Steam now because Ubisoft being Ubisoft might delist it. Yeah, that sounds about right. It is Ubisoft we're talking about here, assuming you can even... yeah, just the fact they... well... I love games preservation in current year. It is my favorite thing ever. If you get past the next story portion, I have a meme for you, but if not, I'll save it. We'll see how far we get. I mean, if I just look at the quests I have right now... let's see, we got 7 tucked away right now. Some of which will be relatively straightforward. Others, we might not reach the end of. And one we definitely won't reach the end of. But that's not including the 2 that are right before me. So, let's go ahead and see to these real quick. Aha! We meet again! These are the ones who were skilled enough to pass my test, Roly. This not good. Not good at all. So, are you signing us up for this dangerous mission of yours? Yes, about that. Me must think of an excuse. Quick, fast! See what we can do. What else do you need? One more time. Need one last test to make extra double, triply sure friends have what it takes. Well, you heard the pawn. Sorry, he's the boss. This is getting somewhat irritating. This will be absolute final test. Swear on life of Roly-Poly. Is evaluation of all skills up to now. Come on, Kurogane, throw Roly-Poly bone here. Wait, Roly-Poly have it. 10 fusion combos. Need to pull off at least that many or is no go for employment. Yes, that was stroke of genius. Now to give up, please. Walk away. You know what? That actually sounds like it might be fun. I hardly need to explain this to you, but a fusion combo is essentially a combined blade and driver combo. You can add in a blade combo during an active driver combo, or vice versa, whichever works. Like before, you can pick the place and the target. Find somewhere you can make the most of your abilities. So the final test in effect comprises everything we've been examined on to date? Alright, we'll do our very best to prove our skills to you. Meh, they actually take bait? Inconceivable! It's glad to hear. Once team finished 10 fusion combos, report back to Roly-Poly on Quick Double! This will be the final test of your abilities. Don't disappoint us now. No pressure then. I'll be curious to see why you're hesitant to let us go along with this, though. The parish time would tell. So, you've Gormati overseer, huh? Oh, what could be happening over there? But I just can't go off, can I? What's wrong, Hedwig? You look troubled. Lord Adam? No, it's just that... Ah, no, sorry. Nothing's wrong. You definitely sounded like something was wrong when you were mumbling to yourself a minute ago. Just spill it, man. Nothing gets past you, Lord. I'm just worried about causing you extra hassle, Lord. Don't want to burden you unnecessarily, I mean. That isn't for you to worry about. Go on now, let's hear it all. If you say so. Well, what it is that my wife and kids are still back in Gormat, you see. But you hear all kinds of troubling news out of the motherland recently. So you can probably understand why I'm worried. At the same time, I'm the chief Gormati overseer here. Well, it's not like I can go and check on them myself. But you've been there, haven't you, Lord? How is the situation? You've asked a hard question, friend. Sea and remnant troops have looted a number of villages there, it's true. Some were hit quite hard. I understand how you feel. If it was me, and the letter was in that kind of piteous circumstance, I too couldn't rest easily. Thank you for saying so, Lord. Well, so long as my village of Torrigoth is well, I give the architect my... Oh no. Torrigoth? Adam, we have to tell him the truth. Torrigoth was burned to cinders. That's impossible. Ollie, Hilly, and Nelly, I can't believe it. Holly and Kelly, you say? Are those your children's names? Yes, Lord, but how did you... We met Callie and Kelly during our travels. They were unharmed and awaiting their father to come and get them. Oh, thank goodness. Lord Adam, would you... Of course, Edwin. We'll bring your little ones back to you. Oh, Lord Adam, thank you so much. Well, that seems like the simplest one to attend to right now. So Hedwin was the father that Callie and Kelly were talking about. They were in the Seagull Fallen Capland, weren't they? Well remembered. Let us hurry then.
In troubled times, we help each other.
Alright, should be relatively straightforward. Also, is audio volume good, everyone? I adjusted my microphone's volume a little bit. Hopefully, I don't know what kind of difference it made. It seemed a little quiet on some of the other streams I was listening back to. Either way, what else is chat up to? It's like $8 on Steam, presumably talking about Beyond Good and Evil. At some point I'll have to check it out. I think my dad has one of the original discs, actually.
Remind me why we're here again?
Because I said so. Anyway.
What have we got here?
What else is there? Awesome. I'm assuming you mean the conduit? I'm not worried about the base game right now. I'm still in the middle of side quest mode. I thought Callie and Kelly would be here. But they're not. Not anymore, at least. There are signs that indicate someone left here in a hurry. Could it have been those two? Let's try and find out.
Slow and steady. Laser focus.
Oh, nice. I don't have to worry about passing the skill check on this. There we go. Callie and Kelly's trail. Yeah. At the risk of sounding dismissive about the base game story right now. Wow. I've had a lot on my mind for the last few weeks. The conduit's not a primary concern for me as of right now. Still, also, I'll probably want to listen back to that scene before I say too much, because I'd be curious to know,
This takes me back.
well, based on what, well, if memory serves, based on what the architect said, it doesn't sound as if they really know too much about what it even is. So it's hard to give a real, well, hard to give a concrete description as to, well, what I end up thinking about it. Is it, well, I guess at that point it becomes much more subjective. Is it a matter of convenient plot device, or something more than that? The fact that it disappeared after, seemingly with the architect's death, that's the curious part for me. Going down here, huh? At least I don't have to worry about high or low tide for Gormots anymore. Here we are. Let me check this.
I know the drill.
There we are. Thank you for before. Circus chased us around and now we ended up here. I was really scared. Oh yeah, we wanted to ask you something. Callie will tell you, so just ask him. Convenient. Ooh,
My favorite part.
I'm sure. I'll have to double check the accessories at some point. Oh? Hey, you're the guys from before. We got chased around by some Turkins and we ended up here. I'm glad we found you, though it did take us a while. Kelly and I have been talking. Since our dad didn't seem to be coming and living the camp life with just the two of us was getting too hard, we thought next time we run into you guys, we'd ask you to take us with you to Moradane. I guess we could have left some notes in the camper in Torregat for Dad to find, but for all I know, he might be dead. And dead folks aren't great at reading. Oh, come on. I'm putting my heart out to you here. What are you smirking for? What, follow you and I'll see? Sure, okay. Lead on then.
This takes me back.
I'm something of an expert.
We're out of them. Okay. Back to... well, not Gormont. Back to Torna. So Aletta... right down beyond there.
Suddenly, it all looks so different.
Man,
Alright,
you've been
remind me
struggling
why
with
we're
texture
here again?
pop in lately. Ooh, new stuff. Look like you're from Uriah. I was surprised when I first came to Torna. The food here is just so good. Even the food served at this camp looks and tastes great. I went to the storehouse to investigate what ingredients and spices are used here and had another shock. The idiot in charge of the storehouse was filching snacks on the job. I apprehended him on the spot, but apparently he does it all the time. Now will even laughed at me for it. Stealing from the army is considered a big crime in Moradane. Oh, I guess you're Moradanian then. Guess things are different here in Torna. Yeah, just a bit. Well, you were next to an Orion, so it was a guess. Wait, what this?
Don't have to tell me twice. Witness my irresistible force.
Now, why are we breaking these open? Ah, because treasure.
My favorite part.
We can't have everything locked Ooh! Say less. Who gets the first one? Aura, maybe? Actually, does anyone have any affinity reward that requires using a pouch item? Mithra does, although that's a very specific one. I just have to jump a bunch? Really? I haven't jumped at all since starting this? I find that hard to believe. I find that very hard to believe. Was it perfume? Yeah, it looks like all of the used pouch items is more geared to, well, are more geared to specifics as of now. Alright, I guess it doesn't matter too much then. I guess it's a matter of who I want to improve more so. Do I value Toss Tank, the healer / damage dealer, or the main damage dealer? Probably the main damage dealer, honestly. There we are. I don't think I need that just yet. I'll have that secondary pouch on standby in case I need it in future.
This takes me back.
Alrighty. Let's go say hello. Is this Moradane? Looks different than I imagined. No, this is Aletta, a province of Torna. Why'd you bring us here? Well... that's why. Da! Kelly! I'm so glad you're alright. We missed you, Da. All's well that ends well. I'm so glad we got to help. Are you crying again? Yeah, but we don't know what happened to the mother. Lord Adam, thank you for the kindness you have shown me and my family. Nonsense. I'm terribly sorry about your wife. Thank you. But at least I still have my children. They're more than I would have had without your help. Together we'll take care of each other and honor Nellie's memory. Excellent. Just take it easy. You need to give yourself time to grieve too. You too, Lord Adam. I know that the time to put your life on the line for others, but do take care of yourself. He'll be fine. He's got all of us here doing his work for him. I'd say I'll be taking it plenty easy. Nice job. Nice job. Thanks, mister. Thanks, miss. And everyone. We'll be living here from now, so come play sometime. Sure thing, Kelly. See you, Kelly. Stay out of trouble now. Alrighty then.
Oh, that's so sweet.
You have my thanks.
You have our gratitude.
There we are. Alright, that adds a few more to the pile. Very nice.
You can rest easy now.
Cobalt chips, huh? How good are those compared to what we've got so far? Take a look. Not as good, but they're tolerable. Oh, not even. Alright, I guess they're getting thrown onto the sell pile. I was worried about how my kids would adjust to being brought here, but I shouldn't have been so anxious. Kids can adapt to anything in a flash. I think others helped a lot too. My kids have been getting along famously with Noel and Brogan. They eat together and everything. Those two lost their families too, so it was easy for my kids to relate to them. As a father, I'd rather they were by my side at all times, but I think these friendships have been good for them. Ah, if only Nellie were here. Indeed. Some adults can be scary, but all the people here are really nice to me. Lots of people knew about my dad, so they felt sorry for me and fussed. Nice of them to do it, really. No need to feel sorry for me now, though. After all, I get to be with Kelly and my dad, so I'm real happy. Same thing, some things make you feel sorry for someone, but mostly life is just hard. You don't need special pity for that. I don't really remember what happened when we escaped from our village. Mama told us to run, so my brother grabbed my hand and we ran as hard as we could. But it's okay. Mama ran away to a different place. My brother said so. We decided to find our dad and wait for Mama together. I hope she gets here soon. I miss her. Oh boy. Yeah, how do you communicate something like that, to be fair? Alrighty, that takes care of that. Now I think next makes the most sense to head back to Oresco. See what we can knock out relating to the inn. What's chat up to? Going into more detail on
All right, remind me
what
why we're here
people
again?
believe the conduit to be based on Xenosaga lore. Fair enough. Let's see, anything important I need to know from that? So, treated as a godlike entity of some sort, huh? Oh boy. Inconceivable pudding, huh? Okay. Let's see, what do I need for said inconceivable pudding? You know what, I've got plenty of money to burn. I can, well, actually I don't know if I get the camp features if I go to an inn. Might be worth a try though, real quick, just to be sure. Okay, it's just the level up feature. Oh wow, I got a ton of bonus experience to burn if I need it. Oh, it's... yeah, may as well even it out a little bit.
I shall defend my emperor against all assailants. I fight for my friends.
The future is within our grasp.
That should do for now. Alright, so I'll have to go to a campsite in order to attend to the rest. Inconceivable pudding then, huh? Alright, let's see what resources I have to make that. I kind of wish I could see at a glance what I could create without having to look at that.
Well, I didn't.
You should see your bed hair. That'll work you out, didn't it?
Welp. I guess we could just stop by Aletta again. Pretty sure there's a couple quests here that I need to attend to anyway.
So, where are you taking us?
We can't dally all day.
Away from here. I should have chosen a slightly closer point. Not the biggest deal, I suppose. Hey, troopers, how you doing? Oh, there's more chat? Well, first of all...
Time to get cooking. I'm kinda excited. Hunger is the best spice. Maybe I missed a step? It tastes better than it looks.
So comforting.
Maybe I missed a step?
Or anything else I missed? Ooh, nice.
And... fun.
That was unfortunate timing.
I think I've done reasonably well.
I'm glad I have all these resources I can pilfer for this now. Alrighty. Oh, wait a minute. This is something that Mithra needs for...
Just taste it.
other nonsense, isn't it?
It's ready.
Let's see. Reduced damage taken? That's useful.
This one I'm quite proud of. I've made it with love. May it serve
Special
you
recharge,
well.
huh? Ooh, useful. Increased enemy detection
I think it
range,
turned
very
out
useful.
rather well. Proves I've got what it takes to work the land.
Alrighty. One of these days I'll have to go hunting for materials, although honestly, material hunting is not going to be super exciting, so I'll probably do that offline. Alrighty. It's good to see a few more smiling faces for a change. Our friends here, the people in the capital. Yep, real bunch of good do-gooders we are. Steady now, Mithra. That's just the Tornin way. Human and blade side by side in perfect harmony. Yeah, perfect. Kind of rare, too. I doubt you'd find another country that values human and blade bonds so highly. This is the impression that you have? Bridget, you're a national treasure. A high-end, fancy-schmancy blade admired by the common folk. So maybe you're a little bit sheltered from these realities. Yeah, Bridget's a precious pansy hovering above the clouds. Quite. And if I may venture, that must be doubly so for mighty Aegis. Hey, cut it out, you two! Okay, Prince. So what's our next move? We should return to the palace and see if there's any new intelligence concerning Malthus' movements. Sounds like a plan. I'm sure Malthus' information is correct, but I'm a little curious as to why he hasn't moved yet. You're not the only one. Because I need to be there to trigger story stuff, because that's the way the writers set it up. Unfortunately, I'm probably not going to get too far with that. Given the whole, hey, I've got other nonsense to deal with. Now then. Ooh. New reward. When did I get that?
There's more to this blade than cutting down fools.
Ah, okay, cool.
Master your emotions.
Similar thing for Mithra. Very nice. Now, since I need to stuff one of those in the pouch.
That's not bad. But I want the top shelf meat. Wow. I didn't know meat could be so... meaty.
Really? Take that out of context. Alrighty. Let's see. Next up. What's this chat up to? I'm really... Oh, yep. Okay, so we're getting into the shitpost part of the night where we're just gonna say, "You're done!"
We can't dally all day.
I forgot about the amount of cleavage in this game. Oh yeah, it's everywhere. Welcome back to Japan. Alright, so I need a bunch more of that. Don't know how much of the others... Well... that doesn't get me very far, unfortunately. That one's probably gonna be more gradual then. If it requires a collectible, I'll probably handle collecting the collectibles, as it were, offline. Just to keep things simple. But for now, I can at least handle some of the more basic quests, i.e. running around here like a madman. As long as I don't have to... As long as I'm not compelled, anyway, to go near what I know is going to be the quest. Should be alright. Well, the main one, anyway. I love that Hugo says, don't forget me at chain attacks. Yeah, it caught me off guard when I heard it the first time. And indeed caught me off guard. Can I go this?
You don't have to tell me twice. Witness my...
Not quite, huh?
Hard luck.
Well, actually, what do I need for a Geon's nonsense there? Super strength. Far-sighted talisman. Do I have one? If I do, I would have crafted it recently, most likely. I'll have to check at some point. I can make that a priority to check offline as well. There we go. Another one done. Might be faster to use a waypoint for the third. Oh yes, definitely. Get in there.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Did it actually take? Yay. Also, hang on, what did I see something else there? Maybe I'm going crazy. What else is chat up to? Thoughts on Adam? Alright character in my book. He's been nice to have around. Good contrast to just how crazy Rex is. Those hats we made now become big hit! So glad Town's little pun now wearing them. So happy! Deku Deku acted full of it then, but truth be known, Deku Deku was a bit anxious. But with help from friends and shop owner, managed to ease worries. Much fun for Deku Deku. Thank you! Alright then. What's this chat up to? You know, that gives me a great appreciation for how they work down to earth with Laura's design. Well, that's the thing. They almost exclusively keep the fan service to the blades. You'll notice that Nia's actually pretty restrained until she gets into blade form as well. So my suspicion is that, well, depending on how they want to look at it, because if memory serves, the core crystal has DNA/genetic information of pretty much every creature that has ever existed, or at least that they knew of way back when. So they wanted to try and say, okay, how absurd can we get? Or what do we consider a quote ideal? Depending on how you want to look at it. Although for some reason it's mostly the blades who are absurd. Because Dia's not absurd, Morag's not absurd. Zeke's a bit crazy, but he's just special in general. Heck, Pandoria's halfway restrained compared to Zeke, depending on your outlook. Hey there! Did you miss us? We fixed your faulty lanterns. Remind me why we're the ones running around doing odd jobs for this guy? Let's try to put things into perspective, Mithra. It is for the good of the people. Great, thanks a bunch. That's a load off my mind. It would have been a while before I could get around to fixing those. Yo, Chelsea? Bro, what's up? If the lanterns were bothering you so much, why didn't you just ask me? I could have fixed them for you. Nah, I didn't want to have to rely on you this time. I've been relying on you most of my life, ever since Mum went. Chalcedony, have you got a minute? Sarge! Sorry to barge in, but I've got urgent news to tell you. Chalcedony, you're promoted. Come join the squad. What? Wait, huh? But what did I do? You went and fixed those lanterns. None of the men in my regiment even took notice of them. Proof enough to show your dedication to bothering the lives of our citizens. Something our squad's severely lacking. That may be so, but it wasn't actually me who repaired them. It was these kind travelers. That's so? Well then, travelers, how would you like a place in our ranks? Thanks, but no. Very blunt. We may have repaired the lanterns, but Chalcedony here was the one who asked us to fix them. In all honesty, it's him you should be thanking. I couldn't agree more. The lad's more than talented enough to join my team. Are you absolutely sure about this? What, you'd prefer to stay on guard duty? Didn't you once say it was dull as a sack of grom rice? Come on, Chelsea, this is your big chance. You can't turn down an offer like this. Bro, you're doing it again. Sarge, I'm in. Just as long as you can give me a job I can really sink my teeth into. Oh, there's no shortage of those, believe you me. That's more like it. Do us proud, bro. You can count on it. Alrighty then. Thank you, all of you. Everything's been happening so fast. I never expected any of this. And I'm just about to owe all of it to you. Thank you so much. Are you going to be alright without your brother? Totally. I've been trying to work my way up the ladder for a while now. I don't need him hand-holding me. Oh, I see. Well, if that's what you've decided... It is. Again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
How reliable.
Let's see, what's Chapin up to? So my headcanon as to why the Ardonian soldiers say it so many times that they're patriotic.
Aren't you glad you
Yeah, that's one option, perhaps. Let's see, what else is Chapin up to? The blade forms are also based on the form of the drivers and the people's subconscious thoughts. Well, that is the reason why Haze looks so similar to Laura, if nothing else. So not all the blades are over the top? Yeah, but do I have to go into the base game and show you Dahlia? Do I have to? Yeah, you'll see. I mean, you can always look back at that as well. There are a fair number of ones that are more restrained, but, well, there are also a fair amount that are just not. So, all the same. Alright, this is probably the most straightforward one to work on next. Also, not all Blade's personality is affected by the driver, so if you awoke a Blade that had died and you awakened the same Blade, its personality would be subtly different. Oh, perhaps. Although not that much more different, I suspect. Alright, so... Oh, we need to head out of town. Off we go. Christ, you don't have any more commentary.
Slow and steady.
Laser focus.
At least this one doesn't require anything too fancy. Let us be off. They went this way, it seems. Well now, I hope they're being good. Let's find out. See if I need to get into any combat into a level 4. Pretty sure that's what we need to worry about next as far as... oh, everything else. Although if I'm gonna be worrying about that, maybe I should switch over to Laura. It'll be easier to time that out with her and her blades. Alright, where are you? There we are. Don't want to veer off too much just in case I lose this trail. Especially since I'll probably have to fight at some point along it. Oh! Wow, it's like something out of a painting. Get back, Laura. I'll clear the way. Someone's eager. Look around you, Jin. Is it just the Gogols keeping a tight formation? We're stronger as a single unit. If you go off on your own, you're leaving yourself wide open. I'll bear that in mind. Glad to hear it. I just don't want to be carrying around dead weight. What he really means is that he doesn't want you to get hurt. Hey, I can speak for myself. Anyway, let's move out. What's Chad up to? Dahlia is a masterpiece design and a showstopper of her personality. That's not over the top, that's class. Nah, who am I kidding? She's bonkers. What's the joke? A blade that was designed with one hand? But her character designer was a woman. Did I stutter? Have you found Praxis and Heroi? I don't believe I have. I'm sure I would know if I did. Their blade quest is interesting. Sure I'll find... I'm sure I will run into them at some point. Alright! Alrighty. So, let's see if I actually get a chance for that look. See if I actually get a chance for the level 4. Probably not, knowing my luck, and we'll see. There we are.
I'll give you a hand.
Alrighty. Step 1. Oh, come on! I was literally about to hit the button! I was a millisecond away, damn it.
I too appreciate something sweet. That's not dinner. Try it.
Hey, looking good.
Oh, look, they actually rewarded us. Okay, now I'll definitely have time for a level 4. I just realized there are enemies attacking Haze for some reason. Alright, level 4, let's go. There we are. I don't think that did enough damage, boys. Alright, no chance for nonsense there, but that's okay. Alright, let's add a couple nodes to this and then see what we can get away with. Or I end up kill. Well, actually no. Yep, or I kill you too quickly. Sounds about right. Alrighty. This ought to be interesting. Well, at least I got a landmark up there recently. Hey, where do you think you're going? Retreating to regroup? I didn't think Gogols were capable of strategic thinking. Jin, they're getting away! It appears somebody may be leading them. So, what now? I say we go after the leader. Take them out of the picture and the Gogols will be up a creek without a paddle. I agree. They'll be hard-pressed to make a comeback after that. Exactly. And I mean, we're all professionals here, right? Not like they'll give us any trouble. Right. I'm ready whenever you are. They are not getting away this time. Haha! I'm starting to wonder if I'll even have to lift my sword. I think you'll find that's my line. Alright, then let's focus our efforts on finding the large one. We should be able to reach higher ground from the left-hand side. Ooh, trust level up. Nice. Foresight level 3, very nice. Alright.
I can't focus only on attacking.
Could have fooled me.
It would seem I have much left to learn.
Alright, fall from a high place, huh? Oh boy, that's gonna be fun to attend to. Alrighty, for now then. So if they want us to approach... Oh. Let's not just ignore this while we're on the way. There we are. Let's see. We need to get up there. That's probably the easiest way. Guys, can we keep the battle noise down? There are some gorillas over here trying to sleep peacefully. Clearly. Okay, so, current objective. Oh, we need to keep following the tracks, huh? Alright, down we go.
Someone's pleased to see us.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore you. Let's see if you keep following as I try and retrace my steps. Ah, here we are. Okay, fine, we'll fight it out. Let's take out the weaker one first. I might have gone overboard. Oh, well, yep. I clearly thought ahead. You okay? Probably not. Okay, yep. Yeah, I think I should just let him take me down and move on with my life. Actually, yeah, we'll just help you up to break the gauge. Ooh, actually, opportunity. That lasted all of 2 seconds. Yeah, a little too eager to get back to the fray, I suppose.
Reckless as ever.
Yeah, I don't think I'm winning this one. Of course you immediately go and play Madam. Of course.
Shall do better this time.
How can I protect the Emperor if I can't protect myself?
Good
I'm
question.
ashamed to call myself a blade.
Good question. Oh, man.
It's a nice change of pace.
Alright, remind me why we're here again?
Alright, let's retrace our steps without falling from a great height. As hilarious as it might be, to fall from a great height, I can't get away with that much. Not really. Alrighties. Where were we? I don't think you're asking me enough questions yet, Gilgamesh. Fun fact, most of the artists were allowed to go somewhat nuts with blade designs. Also, they had a lot of guest artists. Yes, looking through all of the Blades artwork made that abundantly clear.
This takes me back.
Thoughts on Mino? I don't have a good beat on his personality yet outside of what I recall from outside of what I remember going through New Game Plus. Still.
Leave me no choice.
Really? Just as annoying as when I'm dealing with you in Morday. At least we can build this up quickly. Ooh, actually, we could have some fun with this. Let's go ahead and let you use Stone 2, and we can just blow you up. We practiced it against a corpse. That's about right. There we are. Now, where's the trail? Here we are. Alright, we'll have to blast through that one most likely. Yep. Hello. Goodbye. Alright, rough him up. Yeah, may as well let Steam Bomb kick in. Ow! Ooh! Steam Explosion! Go for it! Not my best attempt, but still decent damage. Very good damage, actually. Yeah, what's chat up to? Yeah. So, thoughts on the early level thoughts on having level 80 monsters in the earlier areas? I suppose it can give reason to come back later, but I feel that if you want to try and encourage that, you're better off going the Metroidvania route rather than the rather than the make you feel like you can't wander around freely because holy crap, why is there a level 80 right here? I feel like if they want to try and give us reason to come back, giving us side quests or going the Metroidvania route would be a better choice. Did you know Dahlia and Ursula had the same artist? I'll have to double check that. You're right, do I ask too many questions? If I had an actual problem with it, I would just ignore it. Or I'd be a lot less, or I'd be a lot less chill about it. Thoughts on the swearing in Xenoblade 2? I'm honestly kind of surprised they got away with as much as they did. Honestly, very surprised at how much swearing they allow you to put it, that they put in here. Back within the first chapter, it's just a matter of, if I were dead, I'd kick his arse, just immediately lead with that. I'm sad to going, okay. This is a Nintendo game, right? And then Mithra, why are you blushing? Actually, wait, I need to work on the level 2. There we are. once that level 3 is kicked in. Alright, let's have fun with a chain attack.
Hit him hard and fast. Your turn, Adam.
Astounding.
Their defense is intact. Jin, I'm trusting you with this.
Mag. Elemental burst.
There we are.
Don't forget me.
It's still funny.
Magnificent.
It's never not gonna be funny.
Magnificent.
Why you can take me?
Elemental burst.
Wash, rinse, repeat. Laura, I've let
Oh good, it's an AoE.
Excellent.
No mercy.
Excellent.
Actually, Minot should have some good AoE. Or not.
Elemental burst.
Actually, kind of surprised he didn't hit the other Gogol.
This is far from over.
Ace probably has some AoE. Although she's not exactly our most damaging blade. A little bit.
Superb.
Although those numbers could just be from healing Hugo.
Emperor Hugo, if you would.
Superb.
There we are.
It's not over. Astounding. By a long shot.
Continuing on.
Take it away, Prince. Astounding.
I don't think I've done enough damage yet.
I can follow that up. Jin, I'm trusting you with this.
There we go. Now we're starting to hurt him.
Forget me.
It's not. It's still funny. Why is it still funny? It shouldn't still be funny. This is silly.
Enemy down.
Did it take both of them out? Not quite. Very nice.
Life has been bustling lately. We've become like one big family.
You never have the time to feel lonely anymore.
Stop trying to make this weird for me.
I humbly apologize.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Alright, now what was that thing I saw flat up here? Ah, there.
I can't afford to fall behind.
Wasn't expecting that one to kick in, but I'll take it. Thought I saw it. Ah!
There must be some use for this.
Now we got the good stuff, and it looks like I've got more kill quests that I need to deal with. Oh, actually, that looks like a unique. Actually, wait, it's a group. It's a group Flamus, not the. So, probably not a unique monster I need to kill. Either way. How's this chat up to?
Someone's pleased to see us.
It looks like, alright, so chat's continuing to be silly. Let's see. I just remembered a character yelling at another character, "You're full of shit." Oh boy. It clearly wasn't Nia then, otherwise it would be full of shite, but never mind me. Or is it slightly different in Welsh? I'm bad with Welsh accents. Alright, I need to work on level 2. Alright, let's see if I can get a level 4 in. Probably not before it just perishes, but hey. Oop, not quite. Oh, yes we will. Ooh, level up. Very nice. Kill! Huh. They change up the order based on who's in front. That's neat. Down you go. Down you bloody go. Ooh. I'll have to check to see what that is later.
Mine now.
Something's buried down here.
Don't have to tell me twice.
I still find it weird that NOA tried to block this game from the West. Yeah, well, to be fair, rather niche. Probably for the same... Well, I could see them being reticent about it for the same reason that Nintendo almost stopped making Fire Emblem games.
Disregard my support duties either.
Very niche title. Use a level 4 with Menoth? Well, to make sure that happens, I'll bring him up to the 4. Although the problem is I don't have trust... Well, I didn't seem to have as much affinity built up with him, so... I saw that it wasn't as... Well, I saw that it wasn't as high, so I figured, okay, I just want a level 4, we'll switch to Mithra. But... let's see what that ends up looking like once we get there. Meanwhile... gotta grab everything.
This takes me back. I know the drill.
What's the line from Baldur's Gate 3? "Cursed to put my hands on everything." Hello, Precious. Probably a good thing I overleveled. Or ended up overleveled in the course of everything else.
I'm doing just fine. Thank you.
Oh boy! Unique monster music. Very nice. Ow.
Let's speed this up.
Don't overdo it, I say, as I literally take damage in order to get blade combo up faster. Alrighty. Okay, looks like I got things built up. Hopefully that stench won't prevent us from using the level 4. It will not! Alright, let's take a look. Come on, let me use it. Oh, that's cool. Alrighty, I like that. Actually, I haven't used the... I don't have a dark circle around you yet. Actually, I may as well try and go for whatever the level 5 is called. Let's see. Actually, hang on. Is there a dark one? Actually, easy way to do it. Actually, is that ice or water circling you? Let's find out. Use Aqua 3. I guess it was ice. Let's see if I can get something fun going. Alright, we can use Bridget and Laura in order to set up something useful. So I think we'll start... Let's see. You guys can't outright counter anything, so may as well let Mithra lead out.
Magnificent.
Their defense is it. My lady, go ahead.
Cool.
Get going. Lead the rear guard to me.
Magnificent.
Alright, that guarantees an elemental burst. Good.
Magnificent.
And go for it again. I need to work on your level 2.
Magnificent.
Someone really wants me to break that, don't they? Let's see. Well, I can take the risk on that. Although I'm pretty sure Earth directly counters electric, so I can just choose one of this.
Zero blade. Magnificent.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay,
This is the part I like most.
so I can just use Hugo to guarantee this one.
Elemental burst.
Good.
No mercy.
Magnificent.
Alright, Menoth, let him have it.
Magnificent.
There we are.
Obstinate thing.
Alright, go ahead and use Jin again to guarantee that.
Elemental burst.
Aegeon for the same reason. Oh, shoot. Little quick on that first one.
How about another round of carnage?
Another!
Take it away, Prince.
Whoop, little too quick to the draw.
Wash
Haze.
Haze, deal with them.
X. Elemental burst. Full burst.
Get, let's see if it's enough to kill. Nice! I don't think I'll get much overkill, but Alright, I'll take it.
One last push, right?
No serious injuries, thank
A superb strike.
Very nice, very nice. Alright.
Someone's pleased to see us.
What else is chat up to? The language in Xenoblade Chronicles 3 hurts my sensitive ears. Oh, it's gonna be even worse in that game? Oh boy. Something to either look forward to or dread, depending on your perspective, then. Very nice. Guess we'll see how that ends up playing out. Let's see. This area looks awesome. I like playing Menagerie in this game. Yeah, that's fair. The desert setting is very, well, it's a nice change of pace from everything I've been doing with New Game Plus, so I'm not gonna say no. And it's nice to have some, well, especially after how relatively slow everyone else is, it's nice to have something relatively expedient, well, relatively quick, by virtue of, well, me not being there. About the closest we get to Gauntlets with the group we have so far. And now I can just look at the animation without having to care too much.
My favorite. Something's buried down here.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Well, the Xenoblade 3 voice acting is good. He's talking about the swearing, I think. Yes, that was my understanding. Did I make it unclear? Well, I must have made it unclear then. Yes, I figured he meant the swearing. Although, given what I've said about... Well, given what I've said about... What's it? Oh yeah, I need to keep following the tracks. That must have been something unrelated then. Given what I had said about the voice acting in this game, I suppose it makes sense that you'd ask for clarification. What else is chat up to? I wish more JRPGs would use UK actors. The only ones I know that use them are the Xenoblade series, Final Fantasy XIV, Heaven's Sword Onward, Final Fantasy VI, and I believe Dragon Quest has also used UK dubbing, but don't quote me there. Well, no idea why, although, given how well established the English voice acting scene is in places like LA and Austin, it doesn't surprise me too much. Although, it does get tiresome to keep hearing the same familiar voices over and over. Especially on the American side, because I'm just minding my own business in Tears of the Kingdom. I'm thinking, alright, so we get all this new stuff, it'll be interesting to see, and then in 2 lines I already can't take Rauru seriously because, okay, no, this is just Dimitri. No, stop it. Alright, back to story. You cannot run. Give up, give up. If Turkin take cattle, mother be pleased. Yeah. Everyone pleased. Rejoice, rejoice. I feel bad crushing your party, boys, but we'll be having that Armu back. You what? I'm sorry, but there's a little boy who's eagerly awaiting her return. You lie! Liar, liar, great big liar! We find first! Oh, I meant Final Fantasy 16? Oh, fair enough. You give proof. Give! Very well. Let's see. Does either of you happen to remember what her name was? Nebbish? Sheepish? No, hang on. Easy there, Prince. You're embarrassing yourself. The 3 we were looking for were Yoma, Aji, and then Washish. Yes, there's our Washish. No doubt about it. The kid's good at training them, I'll give him that. Nonsense! Is make no sense! Names sound like delicious. Me hungry, getting more hungry. We take Armu, no contest. Oh bother, I'd really hoped to resolve this peacefully. We tried, Your Majesty, we tried. Fine, if this is how you want it. Everyone, protect the Armu! Alright, let's rough him up.
And here I numbers grow. Careful, Laura.
Yeah, you're actually roughing me up a little bit. Let's get around that by shifting this, shaking this up. Oh jeez, it took a substantial beating from that. There we go. Launch for all of 2 seconds. Launch 2 is death. Alright. Let's see how it looks from... Actually, have I seen it from your perspective? I can't recall. Either way.
Looks like we're out of snacks.
Use this anymore.
It would seem that I have to refill a pouch item for Laura. And again, we've been at this for a while now. We shouldn't be too surprised. Ooh, chain attack if I want it. Oh, it looks like I attracted some of the wildlife. How dare they? There we are. Nice and easy. Not gonna worry about chain attacks for these guys. One more Turkin, huh? Alright, let's go overboard one last time. Down you go.
Power is impressive for sure, but there is a strength I draw from you and Aegeon that cannot be quantified.
I think you overestimate our ability, but thank you. I'm touched that you feel that way.
We interrupt this nonsense to go checking things. Alright, so I need to check pouch items, probably across the board. Yep. Actually, I don't think I've tried any talismans for this group. Let's go with... Ooh, art recharge built in on that? Ooh, that might be worth. Let's go with this one first. Alright, so you don't get anything special from talismans. You get something special from talismans.
I like talismans as much for their design as for their effect.
Alright then, I'll take that. And then... You like perfume. Let's see. Let's see if anyone on your group likes books.
Your manuscripts never cease to amaze, Minna.
Fair enough. I'll keep that in mind. What else is Chapin up to? Let's see. I can't take so this seriously because all I hear is a bobble-headed cat that can turn into a bus. Wait, that's how that works? Oh boy, I need to play Persona 5 at some point. Let's get back to Final Fantasy 6. Final Fantasy 6, I haven't even gotten to the main plot yet. Oh boy. Still need to finish Chrono Cross also. Chrono Cross, I'd be very curious to hear opinions on because I played it a very long time ago. And I quite like the gameplay component. Could not tell you what the story point anymore because at about, well, once you reach about once you get within 5 hours of the end, the plot gets utterly complicated in a hurry. So I'd be very curious to see if it actually makes any sense. Past a certain point. Then again, that might just be me. I cannot make sense of that plot after the last 5 hours. Well, once it reaches the last 5 hours. Everything okay? We'll take the safe way home. No need to worry. Off we go then. Alright, that's one Armu that's been attended to. Are there more tracks that I can follow?
If we travel by day.
And here
The world is our oyster.
I'm not allowed to have fun anymore. You have so many JRPGs, massive backlog awaits, yep. And then I keep myself busy with every other kind of RPG under the sun as well. Because I'm a glutton for punishment, it would seem. Alright, hit him some more. How fancy can I get? Wow, didn't even need this. Astounding! You're attacking literally nothing, and yet you continue with this display. Alright, so we got tracks for one of them. So we found Washish. I don't see any more tracks in this direction. I should probably head back into the capital and... Well, let's see. I don't see any point marked on the map. Let's head back to Oresco and regroup to make sure I've got a good grasp on that part.
Even on familiar ground, we
Let's chat up
must
to
stay
I've
vigilant.
been playing Tears of the Kingdom since release day and I'm still only like 60% of the main story. I've been almost primarily focused on the main story plus enough side stuff to carry on. I've got most of the shrines by this point. Actually, you know what? Here's the next question. How much do I have clocked in? Let me switch to a different screen real quick so I can take a look off camera. Just want to confirm real quick. Is it still showing? Okay, actually, that's fine. Actually, I probably shouldn't show friend code on stream. So, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, played for 95 hours or more, that makes sense. Tears of the Kingdom, 85 hours or more. Sounds about right. So, with that, made decent progress, to be fair. Alrighty. Man, I tell you, this barn looks real empty without all the animals inside it. Hint, hint. Please find my missing Amu, okay? It must be really lonely out there. In short, so between Tears of the Kingdom and Xenoblade 2, I've spent what? A lot of time with Nintendo long-winded games, apparently. Still doesn't equal the amount I've spent with 3 houses combined yet. Well, either way, I can fret about that later. So, will this lead off in a different direction now? Oh hey! How did I miss this? Oh wow, really? That was easy. Good, she looks unharmed. Aji? No, Yoma, was it? Come on, time to go. Then there was this one that veered... Ah, here we are. Here's a third route. Fun fact, a cut line from Xenogears was reused in Chrono Cross? Wait, huh? How's that work? Also, how long has that been there and I just have never noticed it?
You're mine now.
There's a clear structure to this lock.
Slow and steady.
Can't win them all.
Can't win them all indeed.
Takes me back.
Here we are. And there's the third. Alrighty then. I guess I just had to go through all sorts of nonsense to get the third one then. Either way, let us be off. There she is, and looking well too. You must be what's the name? Ashi? No, Aji, there we go. Anyway, let's head back. Note to self, Adam is bad with names. I don't remember the exact line, but I remember hearing it somewhere. Fair enough.
It was a nice change of pace.
Let's catch our breath and move out.
Alrighty. Hey, it's you guys. Thank you so much. The Almus are back safely, and it's all thanks to you. Mm-hmm. Oh, come on, stop crying. I'm not crying, you're crying. You dolt. Really? You're so nosy, you know that? Stop sticking your nose in my business. What? I was just worried about you. I can't even worry about you? No, you can do whatever you want. I don't even know what to say. Whatever, we're not talking about it. Uh-huh. What's important is that our Almus came back home. So, thanks. We can celebrate with a fish feast, right? Yeah, but who said there's gonna be enough for you? Oh, you. Who'd even want to come to your stupid party? You're dumb and I don't even like you, so there! Well, what did I say? Oh boy. It seems our work here isn't quite over yet. What do you think, Hugo? Huh? Oh, right, Frankly, I don't think it's our business. As long as they can keep living their simple lives, laughing and fighting as vacation merits. Oh, well, I suppose that does come down to us after all, doesn't it? Perhaps so, Majesty, but still. We understand how you feel. However, it may be best not to dwell on that. It can only burden you. He's right, you know. You might want to try living without thinking, like our pal Adam here. Haha, Minoff, you wound me! But Hugo, we're all on the same side. We've got each other's backs now. No harm in relaxing a bit, is there? You'll never change, do you, Adam? Neither do you, old friend. Well, at least you got out of your head. Nobody can keep the weight of all rest on their shoulders. Do us a favor and remember that, at least.
You have our gratitude.
Well done, us.
There we go. Another few added to the pile. Yay.
It has been a learning experience.
Yoma, Aji, and Washis made it back. What a relief. Thanks so much for helping me get them back, big dumb things. It might be time for me to quit with all the experiments I've been doing on them. Simple creatures need routine. I should probably go say thank you to Tico as well. She's been sort of a pain lately though. Says everything fun is childish and keeps trying to mother hen everyone. Like she thinks she's all grown up already. It's a shame because she used to be cool. But, I mean, you just have to talk to her for a bit and she'll drop the act and go back to being good old Tico. I'm sure. Alrighty. What do I want to tackle next? Okay, how are we doing here? Oh? Alright, let's go attend to that real quick.
So, where are you taking us?
We can't dally all day.
Is that a challenge? How? How is this possible? Friends are unreal. Meh? You want to hear about what ultra tough mission entail? Well, thing is, Roly-Poly and Krogan take so much time with testing of candidates, actually got kicked off mission. Hahaha, Roly-Poly is such silly Billy Pod. Should have been more attention paying. Hey, those things happen in field of work in mercenaries. Cannot help. Please not to look at with death stares. But 'tis not all for nothing me realize that now. An opportunity to meet incredible driver and blade friends. Yes, it's all worth coming to far-flung land of Torna to meet new friends. Also, while on subject, and if friends forgive Roly-Poly little digression, second mission mean lot more time for sightseeing of sights of Torna. Plenty of walkie-walks. Hope to see friends again on travels. So please not to forget names and faces of Roly-Poly and Krogan. Yeah.
You didn't have to, but thanks.
Thank you.
Alright, that's that taken care of. Anyone want to have a lore talk at some point? I think I want to finish going through New Game Plus before I go too far into lore talk. So I'm not going to worry about New Game Plus too much for the Torna DLC since I'm already being compelled to work on, well, side quests as it is. So, apart from occasionally handling small things here and there. Alright, so what do I need for that? Well, if that's just one thing to collect, it might be worth going for. Okay, this one I have to report back to. That's just simple enough. But, let's see. I think once that I've finished going through New Game Plus once more, and I've had more time to mull it over, and Maybe once I have a more finished script for Xenoblade 2, whenever I can end up reviewing those. At that point, I think it'll be a good time for lore talk, just to make sure I'm on point. Otherwise,
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
we'll see how it goes.
This takes me back.
Nature makes a fine.
Definitely gonna want to mull over it before jumping into 3, just to make sure that I'm on point for when I start that one up. Although, it'll be fun waiting in between, finishing up all the Let's Play content, and then jumping into 3 at the rate I'll be going with. Well, with how much footage I've gathered already, oh boy, it's gonna be, yeah, might not even be next year by the time I start Xenoblade 3 at this rate. We'll see how it goes. What? You found the treasure? Really? Wow, so that Nopon was telling the truth after all. I hope you won't hold it against me for bothering you with my little misunderstanding, will you? And thank you ever so much for getting to the bottom of my little mystery, even if it wasn't much of one. Like I promised, the treasure's yours. Alrighty then.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Did the video about the Xenoblade 1 port sell for the review? It wasn't as much within the scope of the review. I wasn't too concerned about the differences outside of just noting the main graphical differences, since that, well, I'm speaking from someone who's only played the definitive edition. So, it didn't influence it too much. Actually, most of the audio for it's been recorded for a while, actually. The only thing holding it back right now is just getting the visual components sorted. And that's, well, I've got other priorities before I can see to that, unfortunately. If it weren't for that, I'd have it out by now. I think there's still a ton of treasure out here in Danog Desert, just waiting to be found. I've been thinking about hiring an adventurer with a taste for mining to help me find some. You guys had a blade that was good at mining, didn't you? If so, I think you'll be able to find lots of buried treasure, not just here, but in all sorts of other places too. If I find any treasure before you, though, don't think I'm just going to hand it over. Finders keepers, that's just fair. Alrighty then. Quest log. Alright, hungry for more. Sense of justice. Let's see, this one required fair space meat. Let's see, what about this one? Report back. Have I already taken care of what I needed to there? Okay then, I guess we're getting to main story before I expected. Well, sooner than I expected, I should say. Is there any point where I can lose access to a side quest? Hopefully not. I guess we'll find out before too long. Meh? Hero Friends took nasty goggles out of picture? That's incredible! Now Morumo will have to upgrade Hero Friends status to Hero Friends! But this no time to be celebrating. Popolo, you hear news? Indeed, Popolo set out on double and tell every pawn that... Hold thought to Popolo. Boss sharing news himself? So you see, thanks to Hero Friends, it's completely safe to use Oasis again. All can rest safe and easy again. Thank you so much. It's been such an inconvenience not being able to peddle our wares. This enormous weight off of feathers. We'll never forget kindness of Hero Friends. Aw, it was nothing, really. That's our boss. Always finds the best people for the job. Never a truer word was spoken. Business is always thriving with the chairman in charge. You really must drop by at the store sometime. We've saved some of the sweetest, fluffiest potatoes just for you. Oh, please do. We've been dying to show you some of our latest products. Not fair. Not leaving me out. Me want to see as well. Ah, screw it. Count me in too. Meh? But please form orderly line. Wow, this place is full to bursting. So it's not just business that's his strong suit. He's something of a local celebrity as well. It warms my heart to see such delight on everyone's faces. Cute. You must feel a real kinship with the people, Hugo. It shows. It does? What's on your mind, Minoth? Ah, well. Let's just say I don't trust posers. Harsh words coming from the Quester's blade. You can say what you like, but nobody's a perfect picture of virtue. That goes for people and blades. Even so, life's never that straightforward.
Much appreciated.
There we are. As far as I'm aware, there aren't any side quests that are missable. Alright, cool. I'm just debating on how much I want to do the two collectible quests before moving on.
A happy conclusion.
I'm definitely not reaching the end of that side quest that requires me to stuff the Nopon's face. Ooh, trust level 5. May as well just look through these real quick. Nice.
Make sure you use it for.
Yeah.
It is an honor.
Our efforts are paying off.
Very nice. I'll have to work on these then. What's holding these back? Yeah, of course. Well, let's see. That affecting Haze at all? Yeah, not really. Okay. Eventually it'll play a role, but for now I just gotta keep using stuff. Although if I keep needing to use all this, maybe I should switch over to Haze for a little bit just so I can focus on that. There we are. Alright, we'll just go ahead and do the rounds real quick and then be on our way. Many different establishments in Shopping Ward. It's all due to help of Chamber of Commerce. Working together means we pool knowledge, solve problems that impossible when alone. Chamber of Commerce motto is one for all for one for all for one. Or something? Anyway, Marumo pleased to be chairman of Chamber of Commerce, representing whole Tornin Market. You want to outshop? No problem. Just come talk to Marumo anytime and we sort you out. I'm sure. Before the chairman came, every shop in this area was doing business in its own way. It certainly didn't do much to foster a sense of community, and it didn't help sales either. To put it simply, what we needed was someone who could breathe life into the whole shopping world. Then Chairman Marumo showed up with all the energy of a marching band, and everything changed overnight. Young people came in and opened new shops. It finally started to feel like we were a real community. I'm so glad that Joey's perked up now. There he was, just stealing and worrying about his Amus. Why didn't he just come and ask me for help? That's what I told him, but he just said, "You're not a grown-up yet, chill out." Yeah, he said that, but so what? I've got some responsibility here. Like my job attracting customers to the inn. I've got to think about what the guests like, how our brand is perceived, tons of stuff. And worrying about Joey is a full-time job in itself. I'm sure. Alrighty then. I probably can't attend to that one all the way. So, next on the chopping block. Actually go to the right place. I think I should be able to knock this one out. Let me just make sure I know where to find this so we're not just running in circles real quick. Oh yeah, that brave page can go away. So I gotta go and fight some of the Ferris then, huh? Come on. So it's an enemy part, huh? Well, I guess that makes sense. Alright, so I have to head to Aletta and go kill some Ferris, huh? That should be relatively straightforward. Oh, it even marked on the map where I can go for that. Excellent. Alright, let's go hunting. Oh wait, that's what that was when I was... Oh, that's what that was when I was going through and handling that.
It's a nice change of pace. Let's catch our breath and move out.
Alrighty. Grab this real quick while I'm here.
This takes me back.
Yeah, because I wondered what all those side quest markers were for. I'd just been ignoring them. Alright.
Someone's pleased to see us.
Now you can't follow us easily. I'm just gonna run. The flyer might be a problem, though. Alright, we'll fight the flyer real quick and then move on. Rude! Did I... Well, I'm about to die.
Waiting for your go-ahead.
Grab these real quick if I can. Please, yes, thank you.
Let's keep it moving.
The battle is not over yet.
We mustn't stop here.
Alrighty, don't need that now. Alright, let's get up.
Do this, but you leave me no choice.
Get over here!
This will be over quickly. Heat haze!
Oh well. What's it? I guess while I'm letting this one play itself out, probably don't have to pay. Actually, you know what? I'm curious. What if I just put down my controller and let him just swing at it? I'm curious to see what happens. Let's see. Actually, maybe I can set something up for haste. I'll just keep an eye on the screen halfway. Let's see. What's Chapin up to? Here gotta. Well, that went quick.
Some sort of team attack. What do you say?
Why not? Just give me the cue.
Good man. It's got to be something fancy, naturally.
Fancy or not, I'll follow just the same.
I'm sure. Alright, send them over this way. Actually, I may as well pay attention to chat real quick. Just get through there. The earlier discussion about Xenogears. Alright, so what's a fun had there? Still waiting for Saga, Gears, and exports. At this rate, they'll probably never happen given all the rights issues undoubtedly surrounding that. X might be feasible, but I don't know how relevant it is to the main Xenoblade story. Either way. What else is chat up to? Keep telling my daughter that she really wants a PS5 so she can play Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy 7 Remake, but she won't let me have one. I mean, at some point you could always make the attempt, but to be fair, I can't speak to your financial situation, so never mind me. Lord knows I can't afford another game console right now. Oh man. Houses are expensive. Can't wait for you to start 3. I'll be very curious to see how it plays out. It's hard to avoid some details, although mostly it's just a matter of, hey, this is what this character's been up to. At least, not too much though. I'm honestly surprised at how little I know of the actual plot, because actually, yeah, that's really the important part. I just know basically nothing about how the plot's going to play out, and that's fascinating to me. Kind of surprised on that count. Let's see, side quests are mandatory, no missables. Cool. In 3, some side quests are temporarily unavailable to the story, but become available again by endgame, but no permanently missable ones in 3. Alright, cool. Be broke? Sounds about right. Thoughts on Van Damme? I like him. Good to have, well, it also helped that he had very little time in which, well, having very little time with him also put things into perspective. That helped a lot. Let's see. Fun fact, Van Gree, the Waluigi-looking drill sergeant in Xenoblade 1, was called Van Damme in Japanese. Oh boy. A character with the Van in their name is the Xenoblade version of Sid. If I had one word to describe Xenoblade and Monolith Soft as a whole, it would be ambition. Yeah, that seems to be what has been clarified every time you bring up the usual Xenogears propaganda. Finished the Spirit Temple in Tears of the Kingdom last week. Which one? You mean the one in the depths? Actually, presumably that.
I don't suppose you could just...
Sup!
At least it won't take long. Why don't I put my back?
You shall not prevail.
So, is it the one? Well, let me put it this way. I'm trying to think. Oh, right, technically, Spirit. That's probably the last one you get, right? That sounds right to me, anyway. Alright, you need to work on this, Mithra, so let him have it.
This will soon be over.
Not too bad.
Okay, there we go. Let me collect.
What have we got here?
Alright, then a couple over here that we can rough up. At least they're marking the monsters we have to go after. That's always nice. Sup? We meant them no harm, we just wanted to hunt them for food. Ah, looks like we attracted a bit more attention than I expected. Oh. Dang it, I wanted to... Ah, well. Well, I did intend to try and work on your level 2. But apparently special arts... well, refresh brings it up, well, more quickly than I expected anyway. Alright, so what are we still targeting? That, apparently. Alrighty then, I'll take it. Alright, let's change up the formation a little bit. I don't spend enough time with you. Alright, now I just have to head up to the small town. That's not the small town. There we are. You can do any temple in any order. I did it 4th. I am aware, but they... Well,
Where shall we head
from
to
talking
next?
with... I think it was Pura in... Well, in that outpost, they made it clear that, hey, you'll have a better gameplay experience if you go in this particular order. So, fair enough. Did you bring me the Varus beast meat I wanted? Much appreciated. This means Tio will be able to keep serving up his specialty, at least for the time being. I'll also be able to feed my son Haiba meatball stew to his stomach's content. As for a reward, well, you may notice that we're not exactly living in luxury here. Every day is a struggle. How about I give you the recipe for Haiba meatball stew? Like they say, teach a man to fish. Tio might not be too pleased with me sharing his secret recipe. That's his problem, not mine. Yeah. Anyway, thanks. I hope the recipe serves you well. Alrighty then.
I do only what His Majesty asks of me.
Now that takes care of that. Have you checked the hidden affinity chart in the base game? I did find the hidden skill tree, if that's what you're referring to.
Isn't this fun?
That's not what I expected to hear out of... Well, that's not what I expected to hear out of your mouth, good sir. Then again, I suppose you wouldn't get to do mundane stuff like this very often, would you?
Isn't this fun?
Nature makes a fine ally.
Fair enough, can't go wrong doing what she said. Oh, referencing what Bridget just said? Oh boy.
Isn't this fun?
I know the drill.
I'm not sure I know what you mean by hidden... Actually, let me remind myself what you mean by hidden affinity chart real quick. I think I know what you're referring to. There was a hidden, skill well, let's see. If only I could spell. Alright, so it's just for drivers. Okay, that's what it looks like anyway. Alright, fair enough. Let's see. I have looked at the hidden affinity charts and I am aware that, well, if I'm understanding correctly, it's that hidden skill tree that every driver gets. If I'm understanding correctly, then yes, I am aware of that and have looked at it. I even remember there being discussion over Van Damme getting one, even though he lasts all of a chapter.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Alrighty, at this point, I feel comfortable moving on to the main story, so I guess the side quest Menagerie is over and on well, unless we find yet more side quests to worry about. Still, let's see what the main story has to say for itself. Oh hey, something new here. All it takes is a little bit of lamplight and the street looks a lot more lively. Hooks me up. Chalcedoni's will do good work if you give him a few kind words. He's a man who knows what he's about. It's what we need. Pretty fortunate that a kid like that winds up here. He's got a real can-do attitude and he wants to impress. He was right here under my nose too. Only I couldn't see him because the bleeding lamps weren't working. Yeah. Alright. Story. Time to rest my voice for a while, right? Here we come.
Majesty, those are...
Mekon, right?
Malice's artifices.
Mithra, let's go.
Yeah.
You should wait here.
Off we go. How did his artificers make it all the way to the palace? What's the plan? You want to use my power? No, there'd be too many casualties. It won't be easy, but we'll need to take them out one by one. Shouldn't we be trying to escort the civilians to safety? The Tournament army is already working on the evacuation. They know the city's layout far better than us. Ah, right. Let's leave the two of them then. Okay, so what now? They haven't broken through the rear yet, so we can start by clearing up the gargoyles in the residential ward. After that, we can head over to the shopping ward on the left-hand side, and then work our way straight towards the front entrance. Got it. Best of luck, everyone. Now let's get these ugly mobs off our damn doorstep. Off we go then. Have you ever considered murder?
Welcome invitation.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I need to inflict break before that. Pay attention to me. Alright. Ooh. I think he's a little angry at me. I'm gonna go on a limb and assume that, but, well...
More water to my mill.
I feel like I've learned.
More home
Nice.
with each day.
That was not at all easy. Tell me about it, but we have to keep on going. There's no other way. That's the spirit. We have to move on to the shopping ward now. Come on. Have you checked out the Land of Challenge? I'm looking to get Tora and Morag unlocked in the New Game Plus before I worry too much about that. I want to make sure I'll be able to handle everything there. I'm very curious to see what remains intact once all this is done. Here we are.
They've spotted us.
Just tell me when.
Pay attention to me.
Just tell me when.
Alright, cool. You're doing a lot of damage to us. I'm trying to remember why I can set off. Wait, Mithra's down. How'd that happen? Oh, you're enraged right now, huh? Might be worth. Well, if I can set up for a chain attack, that might be worth doing then. Let's see. Oh, jeez! How the heck did both of them get knocked down? What?
We aren't done, Mithra.
I'll have to pay attention.
Thanks.
What do you do? Well, duh. Is this here like that? Just tell me when. I'll give you a hand.
Alright, we just need to keep hitting him to keep it. Actually, yeah, just keep hitting him so that we can at least get people up when he does some crazy AoE like that. Ooh, actually, let's see what this has to say for itself.
Something good.
Make the most of it. Good job.
Look upon Gion and despair.
Great.
See God. Tidal wave.
Aqua break.
Not my best showing, but still, I'll take it.
Super change.
Okay. Rougher than I expected, but I probably shouldn't be surprised. 5 years late to noticing that Mithra died? These artificers are a right handful. Even I'm having trouble with them. Sheer number of them is daunting, to say the least. We've no time to rest. We need to press on. As you say. Now, onto the main gate. Alrighty. Another one. Actually, if I'm gonna need... Well, if this is the most effective means to handle them...
Face up to them now. Ray of Punish. Lightning Buster.
You're gonna do the most damage as a light blade, may as well just lean into that. Oh god, that's a lot. Okay, I'm gonna have you stand over here now.
How about this? I'll give you a hand.
I have been looking forward.
Now, say that if I need a chain attack, I'll wait until I can toss it at Malos, if we end up fighting him directly. Ooh. I'll take that. Okay, that actually worked out real damn well. Okay, that was the ticket. I don't even know how that happened. There's no end to them. Look! They're gathering in the direction of the gardens. Bizarre. Let's move. Is this where this route finally opens up? Alrighty.
We're here.
Sorry.
There you are.
Hello, partner. This is a first.
Malos.
So this is the Aegis. Malos.
He has an awesome presence. We would do well to proceed with caution.
Agreed. Your MO is different this time, Malos. What are you trying to do? If this is a joke, it's not funny.
I got bored of it.
Bored.
Letting Siren have all the fun got old, I mean. I wanted to see the humans dance. The dance of death in the flames of hellfire.
What do you...
That. I know full well what the Tornin Titan truly is. I've decided I'm gonna lay that truth bare for everyone to see.
Manos! Bastard!
Each of the artifices I command holds ether energy that would rival even the largest titan. Imagine if a legion of them made it to the core of the Tornin Titan and unleashed that energy all at once. Our time for dancing will be short but sweet. You want me to stop? Had enough? Then try and make me. Come on! Come at me!
Alright, here we go. Let's rough him up.
We'll have to see this through.
Just look at us.
Level 40, huh? Gonna make me work for this one, huh? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down. Oh right, you have Monado arts. That's gonna be fun to deal with. Although, counterpoint, nuclear blast. Oh, and of course Laura drops. Alright, get up. This is why you should stop using your unique, Laura. It doesn't help you when you're about to die. You're already on the... Oh my god, I'm on the ground. Okay, I should have seen how much damage I was taking and fixed that. Holy crap, we might be here a while. Holy crap. Jeez! Am I supposed to lose this one? What the hell? Okay. That was a lot more than I expected. Did all my pouch items expire or something? What happened?
We can take them on a bit later.
No, those are still in play. Okay. Alright, we'll switch to Laura then. And we'll make sure that... Actually, no, we'll lead with this. We can switch over to Haze if we need healing. We'll go that route. See if that makes enough of a difference. If it doesn't, we'll go rest at a camp and get, well, and cheese the levels we need. Actually, I should have made sure that I could set up topple off of that. Alright. Make sure they stay alive. Oh, it hurts to have that used against me. Oh, it hurts so much to have that used against me. How freaking dare you? That's my trick, and you stole it from me. Now get closer. Come on, hit him. Blade Affinity down, huh? Oh man, this would suck on Blade of Chaos, wouldn't it? Well, I mean, if you keep blowing him down, I suppose that also works. Ah, Shackle Blade, huh? Alright then. That's unfortunate since the... Oh, with both Bridget and... That sucks. Ah, blow down, just what I needed. Alright, heal, now. Alright, let's just try and get a chain attack off, given all the nonsense I've been able to put on. Ooh! Alright. We got... Oh, okay, we got a lot in play. Let's see. None that we can easily guarantee, unfortunately, given the ones we put into play. We might have to just get lucky on this one.
This is the part I like most.
Okay, yeah. Unless... Nope, we're just gonna have to get lucky. 1 in 3. Ooh, actually that helps. Mina! Alright, we're back in this.
Wash, rinse, repeat.
Now we can use Jin to guarantee a second.
Don't
Alright,
expect
now.
to recover from this. Emperor Hugo. No more running amok.
Alright, continue to lead in.
It's not over. Not by all. Mithra, take over.
This'll do it.
Magnificent.
Alright, good.
Obstinate thing.
Magnificent.
Alright, at this point,
Hayes, deal with
Right
it.
on
we
target.
can just... hope for the best, I suppose.
Magnificent.
At least Hayes' ability also heals along with it. Alright. Ah, damn. Well, I can use Mithra once it's the top of round, so that's fine.
Magnificent.
Oh, that's the one I did not want you to hit.
We're not done yet.
Oh, come the hell on! I gotta get lucky? Oh wait, Adam, what am I doing?
Your turn, Adam.
Great.
The man who's gonna burn my house down? I'm sorry, it's too much fun to say that.
Defense is in tatters.
Excellent.
Alright, one last time, Hayes, and that's not quite good enough, but gets us pretty damn close.
Excellent. Elemental burst.
Alright, that guarantees that one.
I am as relentless as the tides.
Majesty. For the glory of your Elemental burst.
There we go.
Full burst.
The insolence.
Right on target. Right on target.
Down.
Down you go.
Look upon Ichion and despair.
Superb.
Tidal wave.
We have
Enemy
to
now
move
down.
forward.
Whew!
I believe I've gained a little
Pain!
skill.
What an incredible feeling. Oh, I'm loving this. Good job, my partner and her minions.
Really? Minions?
Adam Origo, heir of Torna. Looks like that resonance isn't just for show. You're too kind. Golden eyes. I thought Tornans all had blue eyes. You're a bastard, is that it?
My father is generous. He pays no attention to things like that.
You're wrong. You don't understand the consequences.
Don't I?
And you don't understand what humans are.
Malos, the all-knowing.
A diligent student, you could say.
Then learn this. Huh? Mithra!
Heads up.
Ah! Yeah! Yeah! Ah!
Here goes.
I was wondering when Mithra would come into play.
Yeah.
Nice trick. Holds my interest, at least.
Surprised? This is what humans and blades can do together.
But you threw that away!
I feel like you should have led with that, Hayes.
I don't need that crap. Better off without it.
Oh, you can counter it. Probably should have. Well, to be fair, you were damaged through most of the game at any point when Hayes could have used that in the base game, so I can't even complain about that being an issue, can I? Of course. Is this phase 2?
Watch humans closely and you'll learn one thing. Deep down, they wish they were dead. They kill each other like they swat flies, running towards oblivion like blind rats. They see the divine flame of life and piss over it. They're genius at that. In a class all of their own, really. Oh, that flame is wasted on them. So I want to give them a little push in the right direction. As the benevolent servant of our wise dad should. Here, keep yourselves entertained. I'll go get what I came for.
I feel like somebody should be... Shouldn't you have just been keeping constant guard on that? Or moving it somewhere? Can you move it somewhere?
Heads up, people!
With focus and discipline, this should be no problem.
These being as useful as Doctor Strange's Time Stone. To be fair, ether blocking didn't work on Mithra either, but still. Although I don't know if it was the exact same power either way, but still. There we are. I just realized they gave me a ton of experience from that fight, didn't they? Wait a minute. Oh crap, I just let Mithra fall. I am intelligent. Okay, let's at least knock this one down. Get Mithra back up next round. Alright. Let's get Mithra back up real quick. Alright, you should be able to knock him down. Get him. Alright, good. Alright, now heal before another AoE blast comes down on our heads. Alright, knockback, go. Need to remember I've got the healer in play right now, which was intentional so that I could manage this sort of thing, but still. Alright. It's golden now, so let's see if we can get a level 4 to top this off. Perfect. There we are. Whoops. A little quick to the draw on that one. Nice! Down you go. Still more, huh?
Adam. Yes, I know.
Where'd that come from? Oh! I wondered when you'd show up.
Uncle!
Get on. We'll hunt him down.
At once!
Yeah, there's no easy dodging that.
Over there! Manos!
Too slow. It's already mine.
Manos!
The looks on your faces. Well, that settles it. The end of the world is postponed a little, folks. If you want to take this off me, come find me in the Titan's core. That'll be the finale.
Is this a game to you?
Yeah, it's a game. An easy cure for the tedium of being.
Oh boy. Can you be any more of an edgy boy?
Partner! Don't be late!
Oh boy. Yeah, that was a bit much.
Sorry, I let him escape.
No, thank you. You saved us. You owe me one, then. It's been 80 years, hasn't it, Jin?
You know me?
You and Ornelia used to ride on my back. We used to have a lark flying about.
Ornelia? From the photograph?
And I suppose she's your driver now?
My name's Laura. I've been with Jin for 17 years already.
I never. You were fortunate to be picked up by her, Jin.
Uncle, we're just in the way here. Perhaps we should leave it to the soldiers and just go.
Yes, let's do that. Shall we head for the Tornan Womb?
Yes, I'd say we're bound to.
The Tornan Womb?
Perhaps I should go first.
Please, go ahead. We will join you once we've made a report to the king.
No pressure on us, then. Ooh, Infinity. And an end to that nonsense, huh? Well, hasn't blocked off any of that yet. Alright, characters. One of these days, I will go into a menu.
You can rely on me.
The correct menu, right from the out. Oh, I need to use pouch items from the meat category, huh? Laura, fix that. And when you're finished, I suppose. Alright. Anyway, I was also needing to look at affinity, right? Ooh.
I can't afford to fall behind.
Very nice.
Each day's striving brings results.
Make sure you use it for all it's worth.
Alrighty. That should suffice for now. Alright. Let's go get ourselves into trouble.
And now, back to your regularly scheduled daytime.
Shall we keep moving?
Indeed. Lord Adam, to think the Torned Seal would fall into the Aegis's hands. It was even scarier than I thought. I was no match for someone that evil. There's no way I could have stopped him attacking the city. I'll still regret it to my dying day. Oh, I'm sorry. You must have come to report to the king. Now I've held you up with my chatter. I won't hold you up any longer. Off we go then.
What good was your militia? They could not halt Malos, nor even safeguard the seal from his clutches.
I have no excuses.
Adam.
Majesty, this is a deep dishonor. I beseech you to lay them low, that the people may have faith in government. Majesty!
Brother, your advice is wise.
Is it though?
Your Majesty.
Please, wait a moment. Adam only sought to protect your realm.
Silence! Is your voice more important than the king's?
More important than yours, maybe.
But what of you, Zeta?
What of me?
Here's the turnaround.
Look first to yourself, I bid you.
What do you mean?
Surely Adam sailed the ship into a rocky reef. But if he were the bow, you were the stern.
Your Majesty, those are bitter words. It was Adam's vanguard that let slip Malos.
Would our army have succeeded with certainty, brother? In the hour of need, where were they?
We set the defense of the people as our highest goal, Your Majesty. Our soldiers guided the townsfolk to safety.
While Adam's militia flew, though rashly, into the breach, and the brave dragoons of noble Hugo wagered their lives as mere trifles for our nation's sake.
But
It unfolded thus. If honor took its natural course, the sons of Torna should have stood their ground. Mark their honor above their frailty. You saw the battle with your own eyes, did you not, my brother?
I did.
And how did you think it?
Words can scarcely describe it. It was unlike any mere human struggle. I fear I could not report it justly.
Indeed, brother.
Hmm?
It was a fight beyond our ken. I, too, saw it with my own eyes. Our Tornan crafts of war would have been doubly doomed against Malos.
That's...
Is it not folly to assume that our army could do what Adam's could not?
Your Majesty.
Noble Hugo, my brother forgets grace and gratitude. Our nation hangs over doom like a ripened fruit. You and yours are our final ray of hope. Will you offer us aid again, to avenge ourselves on the Aegis?
We came with that very intention, Your Majesty. Didn't we, Prince Adam?
Yes. Majesty, if it must be so, I will expend my life for the future of the land of my forefathers.
While we're here, your name is Laura, is it not?
Me? Yes.
Your work impressed me deeply.
No,
Yet you are no knight, bear no peerage.
Yes. I'm from a settlement in the distant borderlands. I serve with a mercenary band.
I knew you for a warrior. Good Laura, I would like to recognize your valiant labors. The title of Knight of the Realm, it is yours, if you would accept it.
Me? A knight?
Laura, my congratulations.
I can hardly believe it. Me?
Come now. A title is a mere decoration. Surely you learned that from me.
I hope it will raise your spirits a little, Laura.
Humble Laura, I have a request I must make of you. This day, the people of our nation shiver in the darkest of shadows cast by mighty Malos. But I bid that you seed a flower of hope in this shadow-mired land.
I hope that I can. Your Majesty, I'll do my best.
I'd be curious to think what
Well spoken, brave Laura.
I'd be curious to think what what Laura could accomplish that Adam would not.
Tomorrow in the plaza before the palace.
Ah, I see. Uplifting someone else who can also act as a symbol then, huh? Fair enough. Come on, we shouldn't keep our old friend waiting any longer. Time for us to make a move. The Tornan womb, he said. So is that going to be inside the Titan's belly? You'll know soon enough. This isn't the time for games, you know. It would have to be a cavity of considerable size for the Zurda to fit inside. It would. We should head for the front entrance, then turn left. That way we'll come to a back gate. If we head down past there, it should take us to the womb's entrance. Okay, we'd better catch up to a Zurda then. Off we go. Oh? I'm talking to him, huh? That's supposed to mean. I guess I'll find out before too long. I spend a lot of time watching people from here. It's helped me learn firsthand how much stronger the bonds between all of us grow after a disaster. A disaster may be just that, or it may be something much more, a catalyst for change. It all depends on us. The event in and of itself is not good or evil. Only our actions and reactions can be just that way. I don't know, I feel like there was a lot of malice in what Malos has been up to. Never mind me.
You're coming with me,
Something's buried down here. Don't have to tell me twice.
I'll check the meme at the end of the stream, Gilgamesh. Actually, I should probably check what chat's been up to while I've been at this.
You're coming treasure.
Never mind that I rose from the ground on your behest. Alrighty. Ooh, a couple more side quests to pick up. Alrighty, may as well do so while I'm at it. Okay. Actually, a bunch of people are gonna have commentary now, aren't they? Big cyclopean monsters, very scary. Rikoko not only one scared, all people scared, so Rikoko getting extra scary feeling now. At times like these, City needs musicians to make everyone feel better with lovely sing-song. Rikoko also wants to help with flute, but too shy to play alone. You can already see where that's going. As well speak to you real quick. Actually, give me 1 second. Oh, not the button that's it. Can I put it? I guess I can just close my door for now. Apologies if there's any extra echo from closing that door. Alrighty. Where was I? It's always hard to say goodbye to another living being, especially if they go before their time. But it's important to remember the time they lived. It doesn't go away just because it had to end. I trust in the teachings of Indol, which tell us that all souls will be saved. So death may be hard, but it's not all about despair. There's salvation to be found even in the worst of times. We just have to pray that we find our path to salvation sooner rather than later. What are you doing down there, Bridget? Welp. You okay there? Alright, you got back to him. Let's see. Nice. There were about 100 times that I thought I was a goner. Just thinking about it chills my bones. Capital could have been completely destroyed in the attack. I'm glad that the legendary Torn and Cooking didn't get wiped from the history books for good. That wouldn't have made me happy. The maturity and subtleness. Oh, jeez, this again. Yeah. I'm sure. I'm afraid this restaurant is finished, and so am I. Right after I lose my mum and dad in Porton Village, we get attacked here in the city. I just can't stop thinking how the Aegis must have hurt my parents too, and how terrified they must have been. When I start thinking those thoughts, I can't bring myself to do any cooking at all. No cooking means no restaurant. I just have to face up to it. Oh boy. See how that ends up playing out. Seems that basically everyone has commentary now, given the circumstances. Not unsurprising, but still. Gargoyle attack is worst thing ever happened to Shopping Ward. Everyone in complete shock. But no use just stand around with mouth agape. Unless shops open, trade completely doomed. That where Chamber of Commerce come in. Cleanup, repairs, distribution of food, Biggie Pond, Little Pond, all pitch in. Everyone work hard. Might call it market mayhem. Or Rumu was pitching in too. Could not have people thinking chairman not pull own weight. All hard work put market back on feet in record time. Everyone worked really, really hard, but Ruru's still mighty impressed. Yeah. I want DLC where I can get Jin's previous life with Gramps. I'd be curious. Seeing dark monsters destroy everything made Popolo super sad. Shopping Ward like Popolo's home. Then everyone in Shop Ward rallied to help. Now place almost back to normal. Popolo getting back to old self too. But still worried about Boss. Trouble caused fur all over body to shed. Boss bald before too long. I'd quite like to see Boss like that. Do we really? Do we really want to see that? Next time Popolo's turn to work hard. Let's do best to protect Shopping Ward and Boss's fur. What would a bald Nupon even look like? I can't believe I just said that out loud. Ooh, giving me the good stuff now, huh? Or was that always there? Anything worth giving to Hay? Don't give up much on block or hit crit rate with that. Although I already own one, apparently. Actually, if I'm gonna be upgrading stuff, I may as well look at what I have to hand right now. Look at weapon points later. I don't want to hit your critical hit rate given how reliant you are on that. I just realized how many different kinds of... Ooh, when did I get these? If you weren't hyper-reliant on crit rate, that'd be well worth. Although if I really care that much, Glass Chip might not be the Actually, that's not the worst option, given how reliant you are on crit rate. A minor hit to damage in exchange for more crits? I'll take it. Alright, so I want you to keep your block rate up more so. I think I saw one that... Oh, right, the one I was looking at in Market. This should be a good replacement. And then Mithra. That seems like a good option. Let's see. We don't have high block or crit rate given the circumstances. Ooh, that increases dex? Alright, we'll go with this then. And then you need something that'll maintain your high block rate. Unless I want to turn you into a dodge tank anyway. Anything that would help maintain that. That's probably the closest given the circumstances. Let's go with it. Similar deal for you, huh? Alright. I'll take it. The Armboots have calmed down now. Tika was worried, so she came out to have a look for herself. She was trying to look all calm and controlled, but she was just putting it on. She was in a right tiz, really. I can always tell. She can't look me in the eyes when she's like that. Hey, speaking of looking at things with eyes, I saw you guys fighting the other day. Awesome. You look so cool. You just bashed him up like pow and suck! What? It was a real buzz to watch. I might try playing it being a driver instead of Amu experiments. Maybe I can get one of them to be a blade. I don't think that would work well, but don't let me stop you, I guess. Dad seemed pretty busy talking with the people from the Chamber of Commerce at the moment. I've got to do my bit here, pulling the customers in. That's my lookout. It's not so bad though, with Joey around. Indeed. Yeah, that goes. Curse the Aegis, going around and messing everything up. If only I was younger, I'd take him down a peg. I'm not just talking about wrecking the city either. Blades set against humans harms our very culture. Of course, not all Tornans are on board with the idea of coexisting with blades, you know. There's the other lot. What do they call themselves? Oh, right. Oh yes, that's right. The Counter-Adamites. They've got some funny ideas. Although if you're... What's the phrase? An alliance based on hatred is a fragile one? In any case, I'm not letting this country fall apart without a fight. It's my home and I love it. Alright, so you're still over there. I'll have to go on a collecting spree for that one, most likely. When I heard that Feltley had been attacked, my first thought was that it wasn't anything to do with me. It really struck me how heartless you can be, you know? I was just happy it wasn't my home getting wrecked. But I'm different now. I'm not going to be thoughtless like that anymore. Speaking of which, my thoughtless oaf of a husband went out fishing again and hasn't come home. Oh, when he comes home this time, I'm going to give him such a talking to. Sure. And what might you be up to? Hey you lot, hope you don't mind me asking, but are you the ones who go around the place helping people in need? Well, I wouldn't exactly go that far, but we do what we can, I suppose. Good enough for me. Name's Gio. I'm the local handyman. Listen, since you're here, can I ask you a really huge favor? This better be worth our time. Well, I won't lie to you, it won't be straightforward. Troubles of the heart never are. Really? Troubles of the heart? What got A's all excited? Your troubles, I presume? No, it's actually to do with a pal of mine. We share a table sometimes down at the local. He wants to send a custom-made gift to this lady who's caught his eye. That's not really my area of expertise. On top of that, one of the key materials he needs is a rare ore that you can only gather at night. I think I know the stuff. Isn't that, pure stone? Hey, you should know your geology. You only get it at Hangnail Crossing, and it's used to make sweet nothings. I think we should help them. It's a wonderful thing to be able to help Love Blossom. I guess we can help out. Besides, it'd just feel weird to ignore now. Be honest, Mithra. You want to see how this romance pans out, don't you? Don't put words into my mouth, Bridget. Alright, I think you've got the gist of it. Here's everything you'll need for the job. All that's left is to get the Pure Stone and turn it into something gift-worthy. And, I hardly need to tell you this, but it wasn't me who came up with Sweet Nothings, alright? Sweet Nothings indeed. Yet who's to say the woman is even aware of this man's affection? Yeah, it is kind of putting the cart before the horse, isn't it? Anyway, let's give this a shot, shall we? Off we go, then.
Ugh, we're such saps.
Speak for yourself. Also chapping up too. Did you hear about the open hand charity scam? Yes, I think it was Carl who just released a video about about an hour before the stream started. Caught up on that before the stream began. Rough situation all around, so far as I can tell. I'm not gonna make any definitive statements, but what evidence has been presented thus far is not pleasant to that circuit. Well, is not flattering. I've never seen the capital in this kind of state before. Some guy's been following me around a lot lately too, which is the last thing I need right now. He even keeps coming to the shop. I think he's a traveling performer or something. I wish he'd go away. He seems happy whether I'm rude to him or even if I give him the silent treatment. What's that all about? I have a bad feeling about this. I guess he doesn't seem like a bad person at least. But I still just want him to leave me alone. I'm not much of a people person. I don't like being pestered. How can I get him to understand that? I have a bad feeling about this. Most products in front of Obibi's shop burned to crisp, and products from inside not popular with Nopon, but another wing liked by Chamber of Commerce workers. Feel truly thankful when Obibi think about those people, but Obibi not happy about having to start from scratch like that. Meh? No, Obibi not scratch because of fleas. Be serious. My way, the product in warehouse should still be fine. Obibi will keep trying best to grow business. Well, still got some over here if these Nopon are any indication, so should be alright enough. Oh hey, we're getting a quest from you now. It's no use. This is never going to work. Well, look who it is. Hello again, friend. Oh, you guys. Marcus, wasn't it? You were looking a bit lost there. Need any help? Huh? Oh, nah, not really. You're not fooling anyone. You sounded really upset just now. Don't try to pass it off as something unimportant. Indeed. Why don't you tell us the problem, Marcus? We might even be able to do something about it. Hey, Adam. You're sticking your nose in other people's business again. Quit it. Now, Mithra, it always pays to help out your fellow man. You never know when you might need help in return. That's a fair point, I guess. But still. So, Marcus, care to tell us what's on your mind? Alright. So, the other day, you lots helped me catch a load of bugs, yeah? I'm really grateful to all of you, because you did an awesome job. Then I realized I'm kinda useless by myself. So this time, I decided I'd have a go all on my own. I even made these blueprints for a bug catching machine. But then... I like tinkering with machines, so I know the ins and outs of them, but I've never made one from scratch before. I built everything according to plan, but there's no guarantee it'll work. Now I'm dead nervous about it. And that's what you were mumbling to yourself about, was it? Pretty much. I have to say, making a blueprint like that is really something. It's clear how much time you've invested in this endeavor. Huh? You know how to build stuff, mister? I haven't the faintest idea. What? Dumbass. Hey, don't swear in front of children, Mithra. What are you doing? Still, it's evident that you're really serious about this. It is? The fact that you're worried about its success is a sign of your determination. It's perfectly natural. You have a clear goal in mind, and you'll do anything to achieve it, am I right? I can't see a more noble goal than that. Just give the word and we'll help you out. Have more faith in yourself, Marcus, and let's finish this thing. Together. That's so nice of you. Okay then. I'm not giving up. I keep trying till I get it working, just the way it's supposed to. Well, at least you've got Hugo right there if things go horribly wrong. Okay, so here are the blueprints for a Bugcatcher Turbotron BGX 5000. Bugcatcher Turbotron BGX 5000? What an inspired name! Now that's something I wish I'd had when I was a kid. Adam, would you shut your trap for a moment? Wow, you're more irritable than me. Not you. You keep going. Right. Well, the machine itself's not quite finished yet. I'm still missing some parts. I'll probably need about 3 sunset brackets and a charged shaft. It'd be awesome if you guys could go and pick those up for me. Sir, yes sir. We'll have those parts delivered to you on the double, sir. Boys and their toys. Being nice to kids is one thing, but this is getting beyond a joke. Mithra, let me tell you something about men. We do not lose our toys, we just get bigger ones. We go from the toy cars to the cars we actually drive around. It's not that complicated. Quid pro quo, they call Mithra a simpleton all the time. Yeah, but she deserves it. That there blade, Malos, he's no ordinary blade. Just thinking about him being out there, running around left to his own devices, that makes me shiver, it does. That's what you get when blades don't have a driver to hold them to some sort of discipline. The good old days of peaceful coexistence have gone, mark my words. We need to man up and accept it. See how that ends up playing out. I thought I'd heard a scream, and then all of a sudden there were monsters everywhere. All I can think of was that I had to protect the glass in this workshop. In the end, quite a lot of pieces got broken, but I managed to protect the furnace and cooling unit. Once my instructor gets back, we'll be pretty much up and running as normal, I think. Till then, I'll be holding the fort. Alrighty then. This business has got some people disheartened, and some afeared. Not me. It fires me up is what it does. What's broke we'll fix. What's needed we'll make. We can build all sorts of things for Torna and our people. I haven't got time to feel sad. I'm going to support Torna with my work. I set my heart and mind on it. Alrighty, at least some of us are being optimistic. I suppose some of us have to. Actually, hang on a minute. Don't I need to jump a bunch to get for an affinity thing for Mithra? Surprised I haven't jumped more than that, honestly. Am I just gonna have to spam that if I end up going on kill quests? Probably. Look at you lot, bunch of greenhorns. You're like fish who've swum up the pond and think they've seen the world. I don't have time for you. Piss off. Clearly. The capital's in such a state now. I worry that things will only get worse from here on out. Well, oh, Divine Father of Indol, deliver us from evil. At least deliver my little Freya from evil. Look at me, praying like a foolish fishwife. That won't help Freya. Don't worry about us. Your energy is better spent helping the injured or assisting with rebuilding efforts. All the same. Okay, I need to be careful. I'll actually give myself hiccups doing that. No, I'm okay, really. Don't mind me. You should just help the people with proper injuries. I mean, I'm basically just ill all the time. This is normal for me, honestly. Do you know who got hurt? Maybe you've seen my friends Tico, Joey, and Marcus around? Please tell me they're okay. They're my best friends. It'd be a real mess without them. Luckily, they're doing alright. Okay. Then we got the Sarge over here. I got the squad on helping with the cleanup, and I tell you, you should have seen how they struggled at it. Any fool could tell they weren't up to the standards of the other squads. Proper embarrassing for all involved. Point is, we didn't get our asses handed to us in the attack just cause the enemy was too strong. We were too weak. Of course, I could have told you that in the first place. Now we all know we've got a problem. Time to figure out how to fix it. Won't be easy, but I'll do what I can. Yeah, well, I had a feeling it would end up coming to fruition in that manner, so I suppose we'll see how it goes. Oh, you're heading out, your troopers? Alright, see you around. Thanks for stopping by. What else is Chad up to? Can we end before 10? Oh, now we've got demands to stop. Well, to be fair, I think this actually would make for a proper stopping point. So we've talked to the locals, made sure we got a sense for things, got a couple more quests to see to. Oh! And I think we might continue the main story thread a little bit, just to get a bit more of a sense of what there is to worry about. But given the circumstances, we probably will wrap up soon. Besides, no sense having myself completely lose track of my sleep schedule given the circumstances. Already had enough trouble in that respect, so we'll probably wrap up within the next half hour. The attacks filled us with a sense of overwhelming gloom and despair. So to help cheer us up, Leo and Azan, the traveling performers, gave us a splendid show. They swept from familiar songs of Torna straight into songs from strange lands. Touched my old heart, it did. While I was listening to their music, all thoughts of monsters or the attack flew clean out of my head. I'm sure it was because the performers were able to share their love of music with us. It brought us all together. Their performance helps me remember this incredibly unifying power of music. I'd like to listen to them play again someday, so that I can appreciate their skill one more time. We'll see what opportunities arise. Okay. Just need to check out here real quick and be on our way. I think everyone did really great in the defense of the city, but I don't know how much my opinion really counts. What I do know is that I don't know what would have happened if you guys weren't here. Of course, I have to stay here, but I heard on the grapevine that Onyx's squad helped to fix the place up afterward. I mean, it was by order of the king, but I still think it's a pretty nice thing of them to do. Usually they just stand around the palace being the big meatheads. Say, I wonder how Chelsea's getting on. I hear he's doing well, but I'm trying to be a bit more hands-off as a bro now. Well, all in due time, I suppose. Okay. Done there. Ah, here are the traveling performers. For a moment, I wasn't sure what would happen, but then I realized that's exactly when you need music most. In desperate times, music has the power to transcend words and speak to the heart. I'm not sure I can strong enough to shift the rubble, but I can use music to lift the weight of sorrow from people's hearts. If my music could ease the weight in my dearest Sarah's heart, oh, what a happy man I would be then. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know that name's... Yep, I think I know where this is going already. Lovely. I always heard he was a bit touched in the head, but I didn't think Leah's willpower went this far. When Malos came a-knocking, I thought it would die right then and there. Not him, though. He said it was times like these when music is most important, that we couldn't just stand idly by. Everything was a blur after that. We helped people running about like headless chickens trying to escape. We're still trying to help in our own way, performing for scared, crying kids and worried people. We probably don't get through to most of them, but what got through to me more than anything was Leo's courage. Alrighty then. Wow, you guys are lucky. Isn't it obvious why? Oh, I don't like you already. Some tablets strewn about Torna? Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on, is that what all those tablets are for? Okay. As soon as I resolve that side quest, as soon as I resolve that main story thread, I'm heading back to that area, seeing how many more I can shove in. Because of big raid, lots of shortages of things everywhere. Big problem for lots of folks. So Momimi get Pythium Trade Guild send over relief packages for no money. Momimi just make it happen. Strangely generous act for Momimi, you say? Actually, holding out saman to needy pawn is family tradition of Momimi. Now that friends say, it is strange. Strange tradition of family of Momimi. But perhaps in future, Momimi is needy pawn, and will get us saman from a kindly pawn. Yeah, there's the spin, right? Sorry, but if you came here for fish, you'll be sorely disappointed. There's not a single one left around here. You saw it too, didn't you? Damn, Aegis and his mooks ruined everything. They had these brilliant shining wings, and the light they shot off somewhere ended up killing off all the fish. But I'm not going to give up. I'll fill these pails of mine with fish little by little, and get the shoal going strong once again. You don't think you'd be able to help me, do you? You'd only have to bring me the fish you catch. I want to collect as many kinds of fish as possible. That's a bit difficult to do by myself. I'll be glad of the help. Ah, okay, a collectible quest. A collectibles quest.
Blind eye to people in need.
Let's see how many I can drop off. Okay, so I can pretty much complete this outright if I so desire. May as well attend to that real quick. I need help. Be right back. I'm needed for something. I was muted again, damn it. I'll take care of the little fellows, you have my word on that. Once again, thank you. Well, that sucked. I was muted for a good portion of that. That's what I get for trying to be careful. A little too careful that time, huh? Alright, so be it. Well, at least it was a relatively straightforward quest, regardless.
Great. Another problem solved.
Oh no, caramelize. Why would you caramelize seafood? What? I've got enough fish to supply Chica and the other merchants in town now. It's all thanks to you, you know. Things are looking up. Actually, pretty surprised how many people were thrilled to see me back in business. After all, Tornets tend to prefer beans and core death. I didn't realize so many people cared about my fish. I think folks are still a bit scared. Maybe seeing the fish thriving helps reassure them. And we can get things back to normal. Alrighty then. Ooh, something new for you as well. Very nice. This warehouse was damaged too, but thankfully more than half of the stuff inside was fine. Now, following a decree from the king, we're getting ready to give out food and medicines to the whole country. I'm normally a little lazy, but now I'm all fired up to help save the people. I just love this country so much. Sure. Alright. Already having us refocus our attention, huh? Actually, while I'm thinking about it, isn't there... I thought I saw something over this way real quick.
I think it broke.
Heh. I guess there was this over here. Ah, that's what I was thinking of.
Aren't we intrepid?
Step 1, though. Then step 2.
You're coming with me, treasure.
I'll take that. Alrighty. Now we'll go ahead and see if there's any major plot point. We'll stop by the place where we put all those slate pieces. And then, I suppose we'll call it a night.
You're coming with me, treasure. You're coming with me, treasure.
Alrighty. Down we go. I guess only us 3. Oh, and Adam. And the rest. Okay. Let's see what lies down this way. Besides another treasure trove to knock open.
The suspense is killing me.
Here we are.
Ah, this is new.
This
Hello.
place would make a...
What an incredible place.
It's the matrix of our Titan.
What does...
When the time comes, this is where blades come to be reborn as Titans.
You mean we'll all become Titans someday?
It's nice to be here again. After 800 years.
Were you born here too, Azurda?
After all, I was a blade born from the Tornan Titan. Of course, I don't have any memories of that time. Once a blade becomes a Titan, they can live without being bound to the driver who woke them. One day, they may come to watch over their children as the very ground beneath their feet.
And the fleeting bonds become eternal. It's the basis of the Tornan Creed.
Eternal bonds.
So, what now?
Malice said he was going to wait.
But can we really believe him?
I don't think he lied.
Why so?
He was enjoying himself. That's why. I'd say he's having way too much fun to stop right now.
He said that humans long for death.
And that he was happy to oblige.
Benevolent servant.
Yeah, you can mope later. You need a plan. So, any plans for the rest of the day? You've got your award ceremony tomorrow. Best not to get carried away. Oh, right. Jin's got a point. You can take a walk around town if you like, but in all honesty, we'd be better off standing by at the inn. Yes, we don't know when we might be next called upon. No one's in the mood to go out. Well, I don't blame them. Am I the only one nervous about the award ceremony? I don't even know what to wear. You said you ought to do anything special. Alright, so we just got this down here. Can I go talk to Azurda? I'd like to. So, was there any particular reason for meeting down here apart from just to get away from everything else? Or just to show off, hey, it's this room? This place takes me back. I was born here as a blade. Though not much has changed in 800 years. Still, there are signs that Torna has flourished. Who might you be? Adam and friends, I hope you're uninjured. Those gargoyle things were pretty terrifying. If you hadn't been there, well, doesn't bear thinking about. I may have taken a good hit on the old legs, but there are others who suffered even more. I hope I can get back soon so I can get back to my life. Yes, I'm well aware that this appears in the base game. That's partially why I'm wondering if that's the main reason for bringing this up, just to say, hey, it's here, tee-hee, look, thing you recognize. Because thus far, we haven't had much reason necessarily to hold a conversation here, apart from just to say, hey, look, fancy thing. To be fair, it would certainly help put things into perspective for Laura, but still. Let me think. Is there anything I want to attend to? Well, actually, yeah, we are coming to where I probably should wrap up soon. So what we'll do, I'm going to head off to Aletta to see what I can throw into the seal right now, just out of curiosity. Once that's done...
Our journey.
Alright. Alright. More than halfway there, huh? Wonder what kind of effect that might have.
This is becoming addictive.
Haven't opened up enough to get the rest of the way there, huh? Alrighty, fair enough. Alright then. Yes. Let's see. Oop, there's another side quest I can pick up. Grab that one real quick.
There yet?
Our journey continues.
Say, have you met a soldier called Macbeth by any chance? He's my subordinate, but he's gone AWOL. Swear, he never struck me as the type to just leave. I thought he had more integrity than that. If you hear any news, no matter how trivial, could you let me know? No ships have left our harbor lately, so I imagine he'll still be in Torna. Maybe he left for the capital? Maybe he just lost his way? At least let's hope so. Guess we'll find out. That'll be next time.
Trust us with this.
Actually, is it worth stopping by every other spot? Maybe. For now, though, I guess I'll just plop us down outside the main gate, and we can attend to that later. So, just as a reminder before I get dragged into watching memes...
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Just as a reminder, the reason that we're streaming this on Thursday instead of the usual Saturday is because I'm not going to be around this Saturday. As a result, the next time we stream will not be this Saturday, but this Sunday, as we return to Baldur's Gate 3. It's the current plan, anyway. From there, I believe the obligation I have that's been keeping me from streaming on Wednesday should be taken care of by then. Given the circumstances, I'm probably going to keep going full bore with Baldur's Gate 3, or at least try and spend more time with that. Although, I've got a video I want to try and get done before the end of the year for the review channel. And because of that, I might not go full bore just yet. I'm suspecting that I most likely won't stream next Wednesday. Even if I did, it would likely be Baldur's Gate 3 anyway, because... honestly, between Baldur's Gate 3 and Torna right now, I'm not sure which is closer to being done stream-wise. Although, whichever one gets done first will likely be relegated to Sunday anyway, so I can throw some variety back onto the channel. All in due time, I suppose. Either way, that'll be all for that, so next time we jump into this game will be Saturday, not this week, but next week. So, quite a ways away, but, well, at least for my sake, I can at least keep myself entertained by working on, well, I can at least work on New Game Plus stuff, because I'm one actually going through it, or trying to, anyway. So, I see the title of this meme and I already know where it's going. Alright, meme time. Let me just set up for it. Alright, Alright, just gotta make sure that I'm set up to watch a video. Alright, grab the link. I really need to find a better way to actually set this all up. Okay. So, I'm not... Actually, this is only 7 seconds. Alright, I'm not going to worry about being fancy then. Lazy display. Alright, what is this?
See you later, partner!
Why? Why? Just... I'm going to bed now. Next time we jump into this, well, we'll have plenty to attend to, I suppose. For now, thank you all for stopping by. Next time we jump in, we'll see to more of the Torna DLC and hopefully make decent progress there. Let's see, actually, before I get too far, let me turn audio back on for that. Is there anything I need to concern myself with as far as these guys? You've got a few kill quests. Alright, so you've got a couple kill quests, but not anything too crazy. Just need to knock an enemy down. That should be easy enough to knock out. Alright, so you've got a kill quest. But otherwise, are fine by the looks of it. Defeat unique monsters, huh? Be interesting to work out. Okay, got one. Looks like it's likely going to be just larger monsters anyway that are probably going to be in an area I haven't explored yet. They have been keeping me away from a particular part of the desert after all for basically everything, so we'll see how it turns out. For now then, that'll be all from me. So, thank you all for stopping by, and I suppose I'll see you all later for whatever awaits. Take care.